for space engineers, and as you can tell, it's a little after midnight. And Bob and I have both been working quite a bit, actually. Let's go take you downstairs. Alright, so if you remember last time we put together the combat bridge areas, so now we actually have two compartmentalized areas that are actually fully piped in. And as you can tell, they are holding Atmo. Now one of the things that I did do, and I think I need to put another button in here, but basically I have this set up to turn these two doors on and the lights on in here, but it only turns them on. So what the idea is that we're going to have a system set up so that if something happens, basically these are normally closed, and then if something happens and you have to have access to it, you have to hit the button. Basically that just keeps people out of here, and we can actually set things up that are based on the status of the switch. So yeah. Now the other portion, this reactor room is still not airtight. This reactor room, on the other hand, is. So we are slowly getting the rest of the ship done. Once that is done, we'll leave that door open as well for now. We still need to do, obviously, the decorating pass and interior passes, but I think we're pretty much done with the internal floor plan at this point. Everything is sealed except for the areas that we know are not. We have additional power buttons in here, so like if you're flying the ship and the captain is a little, or pilot I should say, is a little preoccupied, somebody down in engineering can hit the buttons and turn reactors on and off, so you can get some bonus power going here. Let's see, let's grab some power out of here. The area inside the hangar hasn't really changed. Habitation hasn't changed at all. One thing that did change, let's head down here, it's currently being welded up, is we've now gone ahead and put in, at least for now, basically hallway, so that when you come out, you're not staring into everything. Also offers a little bit of additional protection in the case that, you know, things blow up on us. Now, I am going to pull these half blocks out, put in full blocks, and then have half blocks here on the floor. So what we'll do is we'll end up with the 2x1 reps, basically sitting like something like that. And then we'll have the half blocks basically there. So that way, once we have everything set up, and this thing is actually sitting on whatever is going to be the landing gear, contact pads, whatever, we'll have a hallway in here that we're actually walking around in on. So, at least in theory. Alright, so as you can see, we've gotten a good portion of this welded up. I did go ahead and reposition the ship so that it's basically, the bobs are focusing all on one side for now. It's making things go a little bit faster. It's also one of the reasons why our reactor room is actually airtight now. But yes. Okay, so the nacelle, or not the nacelles, the mandibles. We've gone ahead and we've bluffed these out to the new width that we were talking about. As you can tell, we've gone ahead and put more thrusters on that forward section like we were talking about. And we've closed off the upper armor area. Now, what this is going to allow us to do is we're going to be able to boost this armor up, make it a little bit thicker. And we'll be able to put in the flaps and everything that we had been talking about previously. Now, I am going to have this step down, and I'm thinking that we're actually going to have it step down by the 2, so that this will be the new platform height. for this area. And then what that allows us to do is actually have a little bit of room to do the piston work and stuff that we had been talking about. It allows us to not worry about having the thrusters in here destroy stuff out over this mandible. That's one of the reasons I put these up here. The other reason is that I can actually get more of them. And if we find out that we do need to have more thrusters, let's get that out of here. We don't need that anymore. If we do need more thrusters, we can always come back and cut some of this area out and put the thrusters in over here. What are you missing? You guys are missing thruster components. Thought I had some. Did I really use them all? I mean, it's very possible. Looks like I did. All right. So let's go ahead and need 24. So just need 30. I should have the materials for that. Actually, how much do I have? Alright, so I still have that. 1.3k platinum, which I don't know if that's going to be enough for whatever the shield emitter ends up costing us. And we are going to have to put that in sometime in the near future. So I'm thinking either down here in the, oh, actually, if I do that, I'm gonna need to drop this down for armor. Okay. So we're gonna have to drop that down, plate all of this up, and then figure out. See, I'd love to put it here, but there's not enough clearance in there. Because basically it uses ray casting, and you have to have a certain amount of distance around it that's exposed, which is fine. I mean, I could actually just mount it out here. What is the? So that's the compact one, and then that's a large ship. Shield controller. Shield modulator. Shield enhancer, and then compact shield emitter. And you are tiny. You are 2x1. Which means you're actually going to be ridiculously easy to hide somewhere and still have it be exposed. I'm thinking we may end up putting this, since it's 2x1, we may end up putting this vertical. Like maybe here-ish. So if we go something like this. I'm honestly not sure if that's going to be enough clearance for it. But it'll be nice if it is. Okay, so if we do that. And I mean, I could just go really simple with it. See if something like that, maybe. You need radio components, gravity components, superconductors. You know what? I have anything in my queue? No, I don't. So I need 50 field emitters, huh? Okay. Let's check production really quick. Nothing in production. And 700 gold, 300 platinum. Okay, we may have exactly enough gold. The platinum I'm not worried about. We've got that 688 on platinum or gold. So yeah, we'll have like 100 gold left over. Maybe. 494. Yeah, we're gonna have just enough gold. We're gonna have like 50 gold left or something like that. Alright, so that means we will actually have our shield emitter potentially online. And you guys go ahead and start bringing this stuff up. Now I'm going to leave. Do I want to leave that? Yeah, I'm going to leave that. That's going to be the edge. And so what we're going to do today is once I get the last little bit of this stuff in, alright, so now that we have that done, basically I'm just going to, for here, I think we're going to do that. And then we'll step you guys down. And then for you guys, let's just go with something like that. I'm kind of curious to see. Okay, so you're 100%, which means you are technically online. All right, let's drop down here really quick. Oh yeah, I forgot. We've also filled in all of the under portion of the nacelles, or most of the under portion of the nacelles. Obviously, that thing is still there. So that will be an issue eventually. We can jump in the seat. And let's look up our shield emitter. This will tell us line of sight. Okay, awesome. So basically when you're placing this thing, this is the one block. This is the one line that matters. Because as long as you have this be true, everything else will work. You just need to get all of the other components in here. Do we want shield controller, which we're going to throw in engineering. This doesn't have to be anywhere specific, but I figure with something like this, so it's another 2x1. I'm really wishing this was a 1x1, but I guess. Now, you know what? Can we make? Oh, you know what we could do? So we could tuck this little beast in, like under one, like right here. How about? Can we do this on the front? See, because what it would really should do is it should stand it up. like that. I guess I could take that light out and tuck it in. Yeah, that would fit right there. It just means I'd have to put a light in somewhere else over here. So do I want to do that, or do I want to... So this is where all of the greebling issues come in, because it's like, I mean, I could even tuck it like in here or something. So if something was to blow up, where would I want it to be? I mean, engineering's pretty secure. I mean, it's not like I can't access it pretty much anywhere in the ship. Oh no, you know where we can put it? I know the perfect spot for it. Well, we can put it just in case. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I'm thinking is we put it like right there. I mean, ideally it would be, we'd have it freestanding. So if we do I've got that there. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and then we take down it there or there. Let's go up here. And now I'm curious if that's airtight. That may not actually be airtight. I need 3 more emitters. We didn't depressurize the entire place, which is good. But I do need to go make 3 emitters. So let's go here, go down here really quick. And do that, production. Industrial assembler. Actually, how much gold do we have left? Oh, that's so close. We're basically burning the last of the gold. We've got 74 gold left. That, man, you don't get much closer than that. What? Ah, crud. Not have clear enough line of sight. Alright, that means we're gonna need to mount this thing like up here. Alright, so if we go, let's see, that's the middle line, right? So if we go, say, we'll mount it there. That's unfortunate. I actually like the way that that looks there. Well, I guess we can Maybe I'll put some lights or something in there. Alright, so get that, drop that, and move you over here. Do that. Looks like shield is okay. Alright, so that looks like it's working. That's good, I guess, right? Not giving us any error messages. Alright. And what I'll probably end up with is something, I'll probably end up with another shield emitter somewhere. Just so that we can have a backup. So what'll happen is that this particular shield mod, if you try to install multiples of these, you'll have a primary and then a secondary. And it'll actually, you'll need a control group or a control panel for both of them. And you'll start getting, like, you'll see like group 1 and group 2 or something like that, or shield 1, shield 2. It will actually identify them, and it'll link a shield emitter to one of the shield control tables. Yeah. And yes, it looks like our shield is coming online. Okay. If you, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, if you look in the bottom left corner between the general HUD status, like your individual status and your toolbar, there's a little indicator that tells you what the status of the shield is. Since it's green, it's powered 1. The secondary lines are the shield strength. And then the stuff in the middle is actually, I want to say, the shield temperature. Basically, as that fills up, your shield gets closer and closer to overload, and if it completely fills up, the shield pops. So, alright. So now that we have all that going, I might have to put in some stuff to specifically track shield status, which is fine. Alright, and then the other portion is basically getting stuff set up now for the decoration stuff that we're talking about. Alright, so this is going to come back out here. I think we'll be able to get away with that. And one more there, one more there, and those there, I think. And you guys are going to be those. Be one there. Hinge there. Yeah, I think that's have that. Let's grab. Oh, hello. We can do the big hinge or we can do the little hinge. Let's do the little hinge. thinking, can we get away with that? Let's go grab parts. Make sure that's the only thing we have in there. Oh. I've got the plates, I'm not worried about it. Space engineers being space engineers. Alright. Alright, so we need a button because we're going to test this. I need an interior plate. Oh, why am I not surprised? Alright, let's grab that really quick. And here we go. So remember, if you use the hinges, they're bugged. They won't show up as the item that you selected. So why am I not seeing? That's all on different stuff. It'd be nice if we could rename those. Alright, come here, yo. Inch. Alright, so if we go okay, so that's this one. So you would be there. We're going to rename you Test Hinge so that we can do this. We're going to reverse you. We don't want your, we want your maximum lower limit or upper limit to be 0. We want your lower limit to be 90. There you go. Alright, and then we're going to go with blast doors. That. Actually, that might actually be kind of cool. Do something like that. And you go away, you go away. I want the corners. corner like that. Corner like that. And you're the edge doors. 1, 2, 3, 3, and then we're going to like that, like that. All right. We're going to have you set up here. You're going to be reverse. And all right.
Energy low.
Okay, and so we're gonna have this be test hinge. 0 is the vertical, so we want you to not go any higher than, let's go -60. All right, we hit the button, so it should actually go flat. That should give us 30 degrees on there, which it does. That's still too much, I think. I think I want this to be 15 degrees, so -75. Alright, so we're going -75. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Alright, and then what I may end up doing, and what we were talking about before, is actually using pistons with another hinge so that it can push this up, and when it's pushing up, the hinge on the piston will turn. I'm trying to think, how's it going to work the way I want it to work? It should. And then basically the hinge back here will have 0 torque on it. Both of the hinges will have 0 torque on it, and you'll end up using just the pistons to raise and lower this. But for what we're planning, this is actually not bad. Okay. So you guys are the other hinges down here.
Energy critical.
So for now, we're going to go ahead and cut it here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the routine. The only reason people bring it up is because it really does help the channel to grow. It also helps me know that you're enjoying the content, and I do appreciate it. For the folks that we've had recently join our community, welcome. I'm glad you are enjoying it enough to stick around and hopefully continue to do so. If anyone has any questions, comments, feedback on the build, the way things are progressing, whatever, feel free to throw those down in the comment section. Like I said, I do enjoy actually interacting with everybody. I know I sometimes come off as terse, not intentional. Well, I can't say it's not intentional, but it's not meant in a negative way. It's just personalities being personalities, right? Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. My dog has decided it's time to start snoring. So I hope everybody has a fantastic Friday. Enjoy the rest of the day and have a terrific week. We'll see you back here on Monday for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Okay, so we need to get the rest of the armor in on this on those nacelles. Get the detail, start getting the detailing in, and then we can actually start doing the real armor in the near future. It's gonna be fun.